I got up this morning and my coffee pot was broken. I dropped the milk while trying to fix my breakfast. My battery was dead in my truck, now I don't give a. Life is like herding cats, one step forward and 20 going back. It claws you up and down and you still can't get them where they need to go. Life is like herding cats, 3 in the morning you are stepping in a hairball. Cause life is just like herding cats. I got to work late and my boss was pissed. He screamed and hissed, really pitched a fit. He went over the edge when I tried rubbing his ears. That is because I have no fears. Life is like herding cats, one step forward and 20 going back. It claws you up and down and you still can't get them where they need to go. Life is like herding cats, 3 in the morning you are stepping in a hairball. Cause life is just like herding cats. When I got home from work, I was feeling rough. My kitty tripped me as I came through the door. As I lay there on the floor with kitty purring on my chest, I thought you really are the best. Life is like herding cats, one step forward and 20 going back. It claws you up and down and you still can't get them where they need to go. Life is like herding cats, 3 in the morning you are stepping in a hairball. Cause life is just like herding cats. So don't you complain and don't you gripe. Life is like being a cowboy, you just keep herding those cats. Life is like herding cats, one step forward and 20 going back. It claws you up and down and you still can't get them where they need to go. Life is like herding cats, 3 in the morning you are stepping in a hairball. Cause life is just like herding cats. I got up this morning.
Whoops, I hit it again. Okay. Hey everyone, how are y'all doing on this Friday evening? I hope the ones that got to see the intro loved the song that Rob did, and then that was the kitties that Paige was playing with at Animal Rescue Alliance. So, we have an interview with Carol that Rob did that I will be playing in shortly, and then we have a short video of a sweet puppy dog named Pheasant that they will be talking about. But first off, I want to say hello again to everybody. Hope y'all have had a great Friday and a week. It's the weekend. Hope y'all got something fun to do. I know we're supposed to be getting rain. It's raining now, so Mom and I probably won't be doing too much. I know she wants to go to the farmer's market, but it may get rained out, so that's okay. But anyway, first off, I want to go over, Floyd Felines and Animal Rescue. We are doing a Pamper Chef fundraiser for them. It's going through now through August the 24th, because in August they get double donations for whatever people purchase. So they get a percentage of it. So that's wonderful to help them out. Our links and stuff are on our Facebook pages. And I will get them up on Rumble. It'll be kind of hard. I'll do it while one of my videos is playing. I'll put the links up on Rumble unless my good buddy Flago pops up and does it. But he's probably with Half Pine right now, so that's okay. But yeah, we're both of us are doing one. I'm doing Floyd Felines. Rob's doing Animal Rescue for South Georgia. So we got two different ones going on. We don't care which one. If you want to help, which one you buy. If you're up here, great. You can help Floyd Felines. If you're down there, great. If you're other states and everything, you just pick one. We don't care. Just, we just want to get them some help. And, whatever amount up to $650, they'll end up getting 20%. And then after that, they'll end up getting 30% since it'll be double donations. So, I'm looking forward to that. I've only gotten one order on mine, and I got several people that signed up on the table of Floyd Felines, and there's several people on Animal Rescue Alliance's page. So, and you don't have to buy it right this minute. You can go look and put it in your cart and wait till next month. So it don't have to be bought now. So you can go and say, oh, there's something I would like to have, and just put it in your cart and then wait till next month to buy it. So you got to August 24th, 25th. As long as I do it by the 30th of August, it will count for their double donations. So, we just want to get them helped out and everything. So Rob took some items by their day, paper towels and some trash bags that they're always needing. So, but it's still just kitten season. Boys, kittens are just all over. So let's, spade and neuter. I put a list out the other day for up here for, sorry, my mind just went blank. For low cost spay and neuter for about 4 places or 5 places around here. So, yeah, they are out there. You've just, got to find them. And then, if you got colonies and stuff, like down in South Georgia, they're having problems with colonies. They TNR. They can trap them and get them spayed and neuter and return them, and they won't have no more kittens. Don't do nothing to these cats. It's not their fault they're out there. So don't be trying to kill them or anything. Just get them, trapped. Contact Carol at Animal Rescue Alliance, if you're down there in the Cockwood area and stuff. And get them, fixed and rescued, and then they can go back out and be happy little kitty cats. Hey, Lion King. So, yeah. And then we also have Tunnels for Towers that is big for Rob, that he likes to help. So we've done donations to them. We're just trying to raise a certain amount. It don't go through us, goes straight to them. We've just been, counting it, so we just know how much we raise for them. So, they're good about helping everyone out. If anything happens to the first responders, our veterans, or anything, so it's a good thing to donate to. Then our affiliates that we do is Opus Clips. If you're doing podcasts, videos, or anything like that, they get your short reels out so you can put them out, and you don't have to sit here and cut and all this kind of stuff. It does it for you. So we do have a link for that on our Facebook pages, and while we're helping you out, it helps you out. No Lion King, I'm doing some recordings that Rob did with Animal Rescue Alliance. I'm fixing to put one up with an interview with Carol, and then after that I will you tagged yourself, and then after that I'm gonna do a short video of a little puppy dog, Pheasant, trying to get her adopted. She's a shy little dog. So it's just this is the first pet show, and we've just got some recordings that he did and I'm putting out, and so I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm glad you're here, So yeah, Opus Clips, and then of course we got Patriot Mobile, mobile site out of Texas. They're a Christian conservative group that we use. It's 972 Patriot or patriotmobile.com/Southern. Use the word Southern. You'll get a free month on us. You just have to pay the activation fee. It's around $34. So yeah. So after all that, so now the first one I'll do is about the puppy dog Pheasant. She's a real little shy puppy. and she's been there almost 2 years. So she's tried other homes and everything, and she just can't get used to people. Now she'll get if you got her puppy dog. Now she's fine, but we need to find her a home. So I'm gonna play that, and it's about a little over 3 minutes, and then the one after that, for Carol and Rob playing with the kittens, it's about 24 minutes. So it's gonna be kind of longer and everything. But that's what's nice about it, is doing that interview with ARA. So here's the one on Pheasant. Well, maybe. There we go. Nope. Quit.
There you go.
Right. Now what?
Just talk to him. Talk about pheasant.
Okay.
This is pheasant.
You ready? Alright, so this is Pheasant. She is 2 years old. She's been in the shelter since February of last year.
Yeah.
She is just so shy. She lacks confidence.
Aww.
She needs to go into a home that has other dogs. I just took her home with me 2 days ago. Well, no, for the past 2 days. And when I first brought her home, she stayed in the spot that you put her. Like, she would not move. And after warming up a little bit, she was running around, running amok, chasing geese, and just living her life.
That'd be awesome. She got a little bit of an underbite. She's cute.
Yeah, she is.
She is.
You want to show? Look at your
Yeah,
little
sure.
underbite.
Yeah.
When she gets excited, her little teeth come out, so you can see her teeth on her
my
underbite.
goodness. You gonna let me pet? Oh, what a sweet puppy. Yeah. So, and Pheasant's been here for 2 years.
So she's been here for a little over a year. She got here February last year.
Wow.
So she's just been here, and
Yeah.
she needs a home.
Yeah. And like Miss Carol was talking about, she thinks this is her home,
Yeah.
but she needs a real home.
Oh, yeah. When she gets out of here, she opens up so much. Like I was saying, when she went to my house, the day I put her in the house, she was just terrified of everything. Any dog that came up to her she was just terrified. And once she opened up a little bit, she was running ragged.
Wow. So yeah, it's important to, we talk about, getting animals, go check out places like your ARA first.
Yep.
Don't just go out and buy something at a pet store. Go look at your local animal shelters first, always.
And sometimes it's not even like how animals are in the shelter. Like if you just seen her, she's just a scared dog that doesn't want nothing to do with no one. But as soon as you take her out of her little bubble, she's opens up and she's just this amazing dog.
Wow. All right. Well,
Yeah, right.
if y'all are looking for a dog and you have a dog, it seems like Pheasant does really well with other dogs and likes them. Maybe come check out Animal Rescue Alliance and come pick up Pheasant. We would love that. And so would Pheasant. What are you looking at? Something got your attention there, Pheasant. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Good girl.
All right. Well, thank y'all very much. And we greatly appreciate it. We've enjoyed our day down here. And thank y'all so much. And Miss Pheasant, you're going to find you a home soon.
Soon, hopefully.
Yes. Come here, sweetie. All right. Thank you, guys.
Well, that was Miss Pheasant. Isn't she just precious? So if you're in the South Georgia, around Colquitt, Donaldsville, around that area, and you think that you could use Pheasant at your home, if you got another little puppy dog, that she would love it. If you go there, she's gonna seem scared and frightened. She's not gonna do nothing. But they say you get her out of there, get her with another dog, she is just wound up. So yeah, let's get Pheasant adopted and get her in a real home, so she don't think the shelter's her home. So now, y'all see my cat in the background jumping. She's looking for a bug I just killed and she can't find it. Now we got the interview that he did with Carol, who runs Animal Rescue Alliance in Donaldsville. It's right outside of Colquitt. And so they're playing with kittens, so it's going to be, a little funny and excitement to see Rob laid up here on the propped up on a little pillow and talking to Carol and playing with these babies. So y'all enjoy it. It's a little about 24 minutes. So we'll let it go, and then I'll be back to wrap up our first pet show of the Friday evening. So thank y'all for being here. Here we go.
Here we go.
Hi, everybody. This is Rob and Miss Carol up here at ARA, Animal Rescue Alliance, right here in between Colquitt and Donaldsonville. We are in the kitten room right now, hitting malls properly.
We're smitten with kittens.
Yes.
Smitten.
Oh my goodness, and they
Many
are just
kittens.
everywhere. There's kitty butts and everything else right here. That's just fine though. That's just what kitties do.
Yes.
So, we're having a ball. So, Miss Carol, how many kittens do you have right now?
I have, as they say around these parts, more kittens than you can shake a stick at. Actually, I don't know how many we have. We just took in, we're still working on the TNR initiative at the square in Colquitt, and we're working on a hot spot at Lake Seminole. So we just took in 12 kittens in one day that we have somebody that was fostering them temporarily and then brought them all in.
Oh, wow.
We've had kittens falling out of car engines, kittens showing up at businesses, and we've said yes until about 5 minutes ago. You just heard us say no to somebody and tell her that she needed to just hold on to the kitten at least another week or so until we can kind of move some of them out. We are partnering with Kitty Cottage over in Dothan. They do a wonderful job of caring for the babies, and then they take them to PetSmart where they get adopted very quickly. We also have been sending cats and kittens up to Atlanta Humane Society, which is just an awesome place to send an animal to. They are very loving, very hands-on with any of the animals that we send. And again, they get adopted very, very quickly up there. So as I've said in the past, we really don't have many adoptions in this area. We have a lot of animals that are thrown off and abandoned and surrendered. And we end up moving them. They go down to South Florida. They go up north. Atlanta, like I say, is a big recipient of our cats. And it's good we have a place for them to go because we don't euthanize here for space. So when we start hitting capacity, they really have to go somewhere good so that we can help more as people are asking for us to help them.
Right. Wow. And, you know, there's a lot of people around here that have pet cats. And, you know, if you have room in your home for another one or two, that's great. But, you know, a lot of people just don't have the room, and I understand that. And a lot of people down here don't view cats as good pets, but they're wonderful and they're amazing, and they're a lot smarter than people give them credit for. I've got my chokers at home. He's a one-eyed orange cat, but if I have a seizure or something, which I'm epileptic, he hurts me, or he'll get laying right on top of me. You know, he tries to make you feel better, and cats are loving and they want to play, and they're great, and people just don't give them enough credit. They think, oh, it's just a cat, but it's not just a cat. God gave us dominion over the animals. It said so in the Bible. We're supposed to take care of them.
Well, actually, when you compare, and I have cats and dogs myself at home, but the cats are very self-sufficient, and compared to the dogs, very, very low maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can go out of town and you leave a cat for a few days, and if you leave food and water and a litter box, they're fine. They don't need somebody to check on them. Whereas you can't leave a dog like that. So, very self-sufficient.
You stop trying to get my ear.
You might see we've got one adult cat in here, and that's Fanta. Fanta was diagnosed with FIP, which has historically been fatal to cats. And lately, with a lot of breakthroughs in the treatments, we were able to give him an oral medication for 84 days, and he is completely just 100% fine. And so since he's going to be with us for a little bit because we're going to be very, very selective about a home that he goes to after we put so much into him. But we let him come in and be with the kittens, and he shows them how to be a cat. He grooms them and he lets them play with his tail. And when they get too out of line, he'll put his paw on them and tell them, you need to calm down. And so he's like a grandpa cat in here taking care of these babies.
I'm sorry, this one here's being a little ornery thing. And I had nose to nose there. So, but everybody, I've known a lot of people that want a cat. And everybody thinks go to a pet store, go to a pet store, go to a pet store. Hey, if you need a kitty, there ain't nothing wrong with these little guys right here, not a thing. And I wish I could start a cat farm, but I can't. But if you need a cat, these are the places you want to go to first. Animal Rescue Alliance is amazing. Like she said, they don't euthanize here. These animals have a place to live, and as long as they live, but they don't. This is not their home.
Right.
They need a home. So, yeah, if you've got a youngin that needs to learn a little bit of responsibility, let them take care of a kitty cat.
Mm-hmm.
Kitty cats are low maintenance. It helps them, helps the kitty cats. These kitties are already fixed. They're spayed or neutered.
They're fixed. They're vaccinated. They've been dewormed, defleed. We do a snap test, which is for 2 of the major diseases that cats might have, and we make sure that they're good to go. So, when you see people advertising for a free kitten, it's not free.
No.
It's not free, because by the time you go and you get all of the shots done and you get them fixed and you take care of the fleas, and they generally, if they've been outside, they're going to have worms. You have to take care of that. And get them from here. Yeah, those ear mites, those are fun. So when you get them from here, they're ready to go. And,
they're chipped as well, aren't they?
We'll microchip if the owner requests at no additional charge. Yeah.
Wow. So getting all that done would easily cost, let's see, last time I had to pay to get one fixed was Chuckers. And Chuckers was a free cat. He was starving. I took him. I couldn't leave him. But it seemed like it cost about $300 to get him fixed.
Well, and our adoption fee here is $110. So, to be honest, we don't make any money on our adoptions. We don't even really break even on them. But it's more of a community service. We want the cats to go to a good home, and we don't get funding from Miller or Seminole counties, but we're really doing something great for this community, I think.
Absolutely.
All these animals that were thrown off or abandoned, they have a chance at a good life, and we're proud of what we're doing around here.
Absolutely. Y'all do great. Will you quit attacking me? I'll get you. Go get you.
Well, and if you're not a cat person, you're more of a dog person, feel free to stop by. We have 20 dogs out in the kennels. That's actually how many kennels we have, and we generally have that many all the time. But again, we don't euthanize for space, and some of the dogs, I've asked if they would focus on a dog named Pheasant. We've had Pheasant since she was just a few weeks old, and she's grown up here, and really needs a good home. So if you're not a cat person, we have dogs for you too, and we'll show you some of those soon.
Absolutely. And, we got dogs, we got cats, and there was a lot of talk here in Miller County not too long ago about the cats and the cat problem over there in Colquitt. And Colquitt's got a lot of kitty cats. And somebody was talking about some pretty horrible things to get rid of the cats. And I'm not going to say what they were talking about. But y'all, there are places and other ways to take care of issues than to do horrible things, than to mistreat animals. Um, I think you're a part of the TNR, the
Yes.
trap, neuter, and release.
Mhm.
If you have an issue or a problem with the cats in Colquitt, I think Miss Carol said, don't you give out the traps? And then they,
Well, we're working on that. We loan people the traps. We have the appointments set up at a vet that's working with us in Dothan. So we have standing appointments once a week. We've received several grants providing some of the funding. So, a small donation would go a long way to getting these cats all fixed and vaccinated. Uh, we're actually rehoming the majority of them that we take in. We're finding homes for them. There's a very few that are not really adoptable because they've been not socialized and they've had to be returned. Even some of those, we've had a couple of individuals that have farms that have taken them for their farm instead of putting them back down at the square in Colquitt. So I've shared with a few people that we're really trying our best to. We've heard the citizens of Colquitt and their complaints about the cats. But as far as getting funding for that, getting the appointments set up, loaning the traps out, the citizens of Colquitt need to help too. And that means we loan the traps out and you set them and bring them in the day that we ask you to bring them in the morning. Bring them in and drop them off and we'll take it from there. But you've got 50, 60 cats down there at any given time. And there's two people that I know of that are trying really hard to, feed them at night and try and get a hand on them and try and see who's socialized. But it's an entire community that needs to help with that. It shouldn't rest on the shoulders of two people that are trying to do something for their community. So the more people from Miller County that can come help with this, we would sure love to have it because we would get this cat situation under control a lot faster.
yeah. And you can grow up and complain about the cats, but if you're not, it's like going out and complaining about who gets elected when you didn't vote. It's kind of like, just, So if you don't vote, don't complain about who gets elected. If you're not willing to help with the problem of the cats, quit griping about them. You've got a few people out there that's willing to do and that are doing, but if the whole community pulled together for just a short period of time, a whole lot can be accomplished.
Yeah.
But we need the community to pull together. And mistreating these animals is not the answer at all.
No, because they didn't choose to be there and be an overpopulation problem. That was a bunch of irresponsible humans that started that.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And y'all, if pull together, let's all pull together and let's see if we can get these guys fixed. And and once you get them their shots, their vaccinations, and you get them fixed, the population will take care of itself.
Mm-hmm. They're not going to be fighting. They're not going to be spraying. And most importantly, not going to be making more kittens. So, it's a problem that has taken several years to get out of control, and it's not going to get fixed in a month. But it will, like you said, it eventually, you will have some that just don't make it being on the street. But the fact that, you're not adding to the population anymore, then it definitely, it'll get under control.
So, all right. So you can call down here and talk to Miss Carol about getting traps and help that way. And when you drop the kitten off, or the cat off, if you would leave a $20 donation. They're getting it done real reasonable, and they're not keeping these cats here. These cats will be taken, they'll be neutered and dropped back and released. So if you can at least leave a $20 bill with it, fine.
Well,
if you
like
can
I
leave
say,
more,
we
leave
got a
more.
grant, but the grant is not going to cover all of them. It'll cover part of the cost. But, we take them to the vet, and the vet hands us a bill, and we have to pay it. So it's not like we're getting anything for free. So any help will go a long way.
Yeah, and not just that, they do a great service to this community, and you can donate to ARA, Animal Rescue Alliance, be it monetary, food, litter, paper towels, garbage bags. Just about anything you think of that you might could use to take care of a kitty cat, they need.
Laundry detergent, a lot of laundry detergent. We probably do anywhere from 5 to 7 loads a day, 7 days a week.
Wow. Wow. So there are ways that you can help out. You can volunteer, I'm sure. Help play with kitty cats.
Well, just sitting here handling them, it makes them more socialized and therefore more adoptable. And what you don't want is to have a kitten that runs under a sofa when somebody comes in to look to see what cat they might want to adopt. You don't want it to be skittish like that. And so the more hands-on, the better for the personality to develop.
Now, there's one in this box right here that I want to talk about. And I know it's him. I know who he is.
Well, Suds showed up behind a laundromat, so that's how Suds got his name. But he had been left in a duffel bag by the dumpster, and somebody heard him, and they brought him to us. And we saw that one of the paws had been wrapped with some type of first aid tape. And when we took all the tape off, the end of the foot wasn't really there anymore. So I don't know what happened, but apparently somebody tried to doctor it and realized that it was out of their skill set, and then they just gave up and left the cat.
In a duffel bag.
In a duffel bag. So when we took him to the vet, they said the foot couldn't be saved. In fact, they had to take the whole leg off. So Suds is a tripod kitty, and historically tripod kitties do just fine. With it being a back leg, that's actually better for balance. So he gets around just fine. He definitely needs to be handled more because, as I was explaining to Robert, his history with people has not been the most positive. So he likes being petted. He likes other cats, but definitely could really benefit from just being held and loved.
Yeah. Now, people on the show know Jennifer and I both have one-eyed cats. And, I want Suds eventually. I can't take him right now. But eventually I would love to have a peg leg cat. Because we've already got the pirate cats going. Mm-hmm. We need eye patches. But then if we could have a peg leg cat, we could have a whole pirate crew of cats.
Put them all together and make one whole cat.
Yeah. So, shoot, that'd probably make me walk.
Can you see this one? It's completely in a ball. Got its head tucked.
No, he's happy. So, well, is there anything else you want to talk about this evening? We got plenty of time.
Well, you should meet Pheasant because Pheasant is our puppy that grew up here, and Pheasant doesn't have a lot of options. We have not been able to adopt her out. We take her to adoption events, and she is so scared of everything that she just shuts down. And we've taken her to the nursing home. She's great for that because you can take her in a wagon, and she does not move a muscle. But we've tried submitting her to our transport partners, and they said if that's the behavior, they cannot adopt that dog out. So we've tried several times to try and get them to take her, and they said absolutely not until she's more self-confident. So the staff has taken her home. Several of us have taken Pheasant home. And she loves being with other dogs. She doesn't go after cats. Just a sweet dog. But if you just look her in the eye, she hits the floor. And, I would normally look at a dog like that and say, well, somebody's really beaten that dog. They've really been abused. Pheasant came in a tote with her 3 siblings. They were left on the side of the road. And she was maybe 7 weeks old. And so she's grown up here. Two of her siblings have been adopted. The third one is still here, but he's outgoing and he's very rambunctious and very different personality. But a pheasant grew up the same way in this rescue, just like her siblings did. But what a difference in the personality. Not a mean bone in her body, but when people come to look at a dog and want to adopt, they want to see a happy tail wagging dog. They don't want to see a dog cowering in the corner. So she's still with us, and I would love to see her find a home. She'd be. I'm trying to think of the perfect setting for her. A place where she can run with other dogs. We did try sending her home with somebody. A foster took her home, and it was an older lady, and she said, I can't get her to come outside to go to the bathroom. Like, I really have to pick her up. And she's a small dog, but she said, I can't physically pick up a dog to take it outside. And she's so scared, she doesn't want to come out the door. So, she's a mess, and we love her, but we really want to find her a home. I mean, she thinks this is home, and that's really sad because it's not.
Well, you said she gets along well with other dogs.
Yes.
And so if you have other dogs and you have room for another one, this could be a good match. It's really good.
Well, I found with my dogs at home, I have 5 very different personalities, but she'll follow their lead. Whatever they're doing, she goes with them. So, if you have a dog that's trained in a routine, Pheasant's going to follow along with whatever the other dogs are doing. One of my employees took her home the last 2 nights and said the same thing. She just completely follows the other dogs and, does what they do. So she'd be a great companion for if you have a dog that maybe you don't have enough time for the dog, or it's in a fenced yard all day. Pheasant loves to be outside. She doesn't have to be an indoor dog. So, that would be the perfect dog for a lone dog that just, doesn't have a buddy. She'd be the perfect dog for that.
Now, this is not a kitten behind my head here, but he snuck up here, got us some pets too.
That's Fanta.
That's Fanta. Yeah, and now this kid here's trying to get in the way. Fanta's like, oh.
He's gonna get rabbit kicked in a minute.
No, he done kicked me several times. He's not bashful.
No.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Well, you kind of laid in his spot,
I did.
so he's
It's my
letting
fault.
you know that.
It's my fault.
Yeah.
I put my big head in his spot.
Yeah.
Now I'll go get his belly. Yeah, I got your belly. Yeah, rabbit kicked me. I don't care.
Oh.
Well, where'd you go? Come back. But there's another
Here's
one.
another one.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Hmm.
So yeah, guys, we're gonna go out and say hi to little puppy dog here, and I'm gonna see if I can get up and not squish any kitties. And this little guy here just a sequence.
These are actually only half of the kittens. We have another kitten. We have 2 other kitten areas. So we are kitten rich.
And y'all have some bigger cats too.
We do. We have adult cats as well.
So, sometimes you just don't want a kitten. But these bigger cats, they were very friendly. I went in there with them, the grays and stuff, and they're beautiful.
Well, even kittens this size, they use a litter box. So It's not like they're going to go to the bathroom, in your home. They know how to use a box.
Yeah. And they know how to rake food out of a bowl too if you did. Instead of just eating it out of the bowl. Fanta. I saw that. Of course, cats all have their own little quirks.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. Well, let's go say hi to a puppy dog.
Yep.
And we'll turn this off here for a second. We'll turn it right back on. Why are you biting me? Don't you bite me, you little snot. Bye, guys. Yeah.
Now, wasn't that just great? Rob did a very good job talking to Carol and playing with the kittens and stuff, and then also Phantom, the granddaddy cat in there with him, and I just, oh my goodness, I just eat that up. I got to get the Floyd felines and kind of do the same thing, but they have a lot too. Everywhere. I just got to make time and go up there when Ruth's up there, so I can play with the cats and look at the kittens and go in their room where you can go and sit with them and stuff and get some video. So, but that was a good video interview, and they talked about pheasant, the one I played before that. So hopefully somebody down there in that area, Miller County and Colquitt and Donaldsonville, if y'all are down that way, and you got another dog that's outside in the fenced-in area, and pheasant would be good company for him because she'll follow it around and do what it does. But that poor puppy dog needs out. Excuse me. Needs out of the shelter. And they're right. Somebody comes in and sees that dog just scared, and it's like, but they don't know how it's going to act if it's around another dog. So, and then, everywhere could TNR. Up here in Floyd County, we TNR. We have colonies everywhere, and they gather them up and they release them back if they can't, or if they, not friendly to be adopted or whatever. Excuse you, and everything. So, it's just, you gotta help out by, helping with TNR and donating. I mean, it's like they do get grants, and then some places like Floyd Felines, they do auction to get funds. They do the bingo thing, and then they do a raffle along with the bingo, and then places around here do a night where you can go eat, and they get like 10% of the earnings of your bill, and stuff like that. So I've got to get with Carol and give her some ideas of what they do up here, and hopefully that could help her out to raise some more funds down there. So but yeah, Floyd Felines has got their auction on right now, and it's supposed to go off tomorrow at 11:59, but then I saw something about Sunday. So just check in the morning, because she will put out a thing saying 2 hours or whatever if you're watching something. I've only got one item that I'm watching. I had several other ones, but I've only got one right now, so I've got to check on it in the morning and see. But it may go to Sunday since she started kind of later than usual. But just look at it. She'll put like 2 hours, an hour, or whatever. And then she may update it tomorrow saying it don't end to Sunday. But yeah, they got their auction going, and hopefully she starts putting out about the fundraiser after that, since I've got it going and up on our pages and everything. But I appreciate everyone that was here. I had several popping in on Facebook and stuff. I got several on Rumble. And if you're not on Rumble, get on Rumble with us. We be liking some Rumble. It's free. You just sign up and then you get on there and you watch us. And there's all kinds of other things. You got Lion King on there. He does his 24-hour music. You got Crazy Dude. He's on there that we've met with Yankee Free and Devilish. Lord, I can't talk. DA1. I'll just say that right this minute. And I got Duct Tape. I got Ash, and and there's just all kinds of people that we've met through them, and they have all kinds of shows during the day. Got Half Pine Forge. I do believe he is on there right now. Yes, Half Pine is on there right now until probably 9 o'clock. Flago just jumped in because he is a moderator for Half Pine. So yeah, we meet a lot of good people on Rumble. Rumble's a great place to meet new people, and I really enjoy the people we met, and Flago and Lion King and Steve with Half Pint Forge, and of course what I said, Duct Tape and KD and Yankee and DA and just all kinds of people. So it's fun getting on there and chatting with them in the chats and everything, and then promoting them because Half Pint, he has his forge. So if you go to halfpintforge.com and check out his stuff, he's got a lot of neat stuff, and he's been working on a couple of new things. I've got several of his items, so check him out. And he'll be doing another giveaway next, I think he said August the 7th. Pickaxe will get first, then Rumble, and then it'll go on Facebook. So it'll be another giveaway. I'm not sure what he's doing this time. Last month it was a $50 gift card to his store. And I was so crazy and everything. I only went on there one time and did my stuff to get in there, and it was like, really? So, but next month I will be on it better and get in there and get stuff done. So, but I'm gonna get off here, and I hope y'all enjoyed that. We're gonna be doing at least every other Friday. We may pop in here, and I may pop in here and just talk about some stuff with some cats and stuff. I've got a lot of posters that I've saved off of Facebook talking about cats and different things, and I've been wanting to get on here and do that. I just hadn't done it, but that's going to be kind of probably one of our other shows, of course, is the pet show. And we were doing it every other Friday, but I may just jump on here, maybe 30 minutes, pop up a couple of posters, and say, hey, cats do this and that, and they don't, just something, because, Rob wants to do his fishing show, and hopefully soon he can be doing that. And then his big thing is the DIY, do-it-yourself, DIY fish tank, the big one. So hopefully soon he can find him one, and he's going to do it behind his desk, so it'll be his background. So and he'll go through stages of how that's done. So we're trying to get a lot, things up and going. But yeah, I'll get off here and quit rambling on, and I'll go jump over there and see Half Pint and Floggo and them on his for a few minutes before they get off. And just catch us Monday at 7 o'clock. It'll be our Bible study, and that'll be the only show that we do with Joe and Donna. So Bible study Monday at 7 o'clock. So I'll close us out with our little video with our kittens and our song. And I will see y'all Monday. So thanks again, guys.
I got up this morning and my coffee pot was broken. I dropped the milk while trying to fix my breakfast. My battery was dead in my truck, now I don't give a. Life is like herding cats, one step forward and 20 going back. It claws you up and down and you still can't get them where they need to go. Life is like herding cats, 3 in the morning you are stepping in a hairball. 'Cause life is just like herding cats. I got to work late and my boss was pissed. He screamed and hissed, really pitched a fit. He went